hip beep. There we go. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. So today we're gonna be playing Starbound. This is something I'll probably reiterate a couple of times throughout the stream, just because whatever. But tomorrow, we're actually going to be doing the art request stream, and I'll put that in the Discord too. Matter of fact, let me make sure I leave myself a note. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So the way that's gonna work is obviously like I have the like ability to say what I will and won't do as far as requests. But in addition to requests, which the level of detail will vary depending on like what it is, whatever, if there's like a reference sheet, who's what's it. And also it'll go longer, but I will, in addition to that, also be doing art fight stuff. But art fight will not be priority over the requests, so don't worry about that. But on Wednesday, I will not be live, because the work on the house is gonna. The guy specifically asked if he could come earlier because it's gonna be really warm. And I'm like, yeah, nah, dude, like, you could absolutely come earlier. Like, I don't care. So yeah, but tomorrow will be art request stream. So it will just be a little... Sorry, hang on, the brain cell has to activate. It'll be longer than normal probably, which is why I'm doing it tomorrow. But yeah. Anyway, as far as today, I have no idea what I'm doing today. We still have to find some Apex stuff. We also definitely need to get, like... I think we've already got our next tier of armor on. I'm pretty certain. But it doesn't matter. It's all fine. We're gonna be switching here in a moment, so no big deal. Alrighty. Lovely, lovely. Let's see. Okay, very good. Yeah. Beep bop. Yep, cool. Hang on, that's just... Alright. Cool. Okay, we already finished with that planet. Excuse me, buddy. Are you friendly? You are... Sure, let's go check that out. Let's go check it out. Alright, very cool. But yeah, I do reserve the right to, basically, I don't even need to necessarily give a reason, but, like, unless it's somebody's character, like their fan character, there are certain, like, fandoms I probably won't draw characters from. I almost invariably will not do anything related to anything with VivziePop. We've established before, I'm not a fan of her or her work. But, like, if it's someone's fan character, sure, whatever, I'll do whatever. But, like, yeah, I don't think that's too, ridiculous of a standard to have. Hang on, I got something in my eye. Alright, lovely. Very, very good. I'll definitely take that. Leave them stranded without any fuel, not that they care. Oh. I'm just gonna pick this up just so I have it kind of scanned. Right, I have like a bunch of SCPs that need to go somewhere else. Because they're gonna get really annoying really fast. Alright, lovely. I don't know why it's playing some of the most interesting music it can. For arguably one of the least interesting things. But hey, it's whatever. Wow, this ship really had fuck all in it, didn't it? Okay, whatever. It's fine. It is fine and dandy. Okay, let's see. I also need to ideally... Okay, I already checked both of those. Are the rest of these... I think these might be frozen ocean planets. Hello. I didn't even realize she came in. She scared the shit out of me. Not you, buddy. I want... Wherever the fuck in there. That. At some point soon, we do need to, Hello? Oh, okay. Yeah, frozen ocean. So, it's pretty much like any other ocean planet, just, well, frozen. And more dangerous because of that. Alright, lovely. But yeah, you probably have realized, now that we've gone through a few oceanic and oceanic-aligned planets, that the weird thing about frozen ocean planets, or the weird thing about ocean planets, is they only really ever have one biome. They will have some stuff within those biomes. Oh god, hello. Hey, buddy. Ow. But they will invariably only ever have one biome. Ah! Bastard. Yeah, the only way to deal with that would be to, oh shit. Hang on, let me heal. Hey, birds. Now, I don't know if he's gonna continue following me. We'll see. I hope not, knock on wood, but... Sometimes those chaser enemies like that, will follow you. Now, I will say frozen oceans are easily my least favorite of the oceanic planets. Like, I'd probably be willing to deal with a, poison ocean planet. Partially because they're a little more interesting. But... Frozen oceans just don't really typically have a lot going on, at least on the surface. Obviously below the water, whatever. Oh dear god. Owie. Sweet lord. Obviously, sometimes you also have to deal with this bullshit. Hello? Is there a landmass nearby? Fucking... Jesus Christ, where? And again, this is why we have the Aquasphere equipped at almost all times. Because this kind of environment would be a nightmare without it. Ow. Yeah, you can't really jump that well. Oh, hello, that's Variant. You're cool. Why are there so many? Where is the next landmass? Should I even bother doing the upper route here? I'm losing my mind. I've lost my mind. But anyway. Oh god, yeah. Wow, really? That actually surprises me that he didn't tag me there. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Hello. Good lord, where is the next landmass? Oh, my sweet gods above and below, please. Oh, wow, that, yeah, there was nothing I could do there. Okay, I gotta fucking heal, hang on. Good morning, Avery. We're currently dealing with a frozen ocean that is a nightmare. Tomorrow is going to be the art request stream. And I'll put a reminder of that in the... Oh my god, just a tiny little fucking thing. Of course, just a little one. But I'll put a reminder in the Discord and stuff. Alright, hopefully we can just outpace these guys. Well, nope, because the next landmass is here. Of course. Ah! Orcana. Ah, shit. Yeah, they're gonna be able to fly through that, because that's just how these guys work. Okay, cool. Alrighty, let's scan this stuff. Alright. Lovely. So Arcana are based on, like, Greek and Roman mythology, visually. Um, I don't know a ton about them because they are a non-canon species. Um, but they're cool, and that's all I need to know. Alright, fucking frozen oceans! Pain of my goddamn existence. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. There's nothing I can do there. Alright, lovely. Oh yeah, absolutely. The next saga, I believe, is the Wisdom Saga. I don't listen ahead in the track list, just because I like to be surprised. Well, okay. Surprised to see what he does with it. I'm not surprised by the story, ever, because, again, not only have I've actually fully read the Odyssey once. So here's the thing with the Odyssey, okay. Um, it is, at in the kindest way I can put it, a 900-page poem. And especially if you're, God damn it, if you're not listening to like like a modernization, it can be a lot. Um, cause like the best way I can put it is the Odyssey can gotta be like the original, and I to a certain degree I actually believe this is on purpose, but the Odyssey can kind of be a slog. Uh, but that's because that kind of thing didn't really exist, right? Like, he's one of the first that ever did something of that nature. And it's even up to interpretation within the bounds of its own storytelling, right? But for example, I'm just gonna bring up like a random thing that I immediately noticed that had changed between his variation and uh uh the original. Like, there's several that I can pull out, but this is, well, phrasing. But this is one that I immediately noticed because they are my favorite Greek myths. So in the original, one of the things that was done is um Odysseus was aware of that it wasn't just Scylla. So here's the original conundrum. I think I've talked about this before. I'll talk about it again. But in the original, it isn't so much Scylla is the only way out. There are two ways. The other one is Charybdis. Charybdis is a big fuck off whirlpool. Um, and because of that, it is a you could try to challenge Charybdis. Well, okay, whirlpool. Whether or not it's alive is a question mark. It depends on the interpretation. Matter of fact, I don't even know what, because I know Charybdis is going to show up, because in the original, Odysseus had to deal with both of them anyway, right? Uh, but, uh, basically it was, do you choose to potentially have to go around Charybdis where you might, and it's a big maybe, you might make it out alive. Uh, ow. Uh, or do you go through Scylla where you will? Look at the tiny shark! Oh my god. Sorry, Logan loves sharks. Fun fact, that is literally... Welcome back, Myra. We're just talking about, with the Hutchie. Um, but, uh, that is literally a tag on my Tumblr, Logan loves sharks, for this exact reason. But, back on topic. But, obviously, with Scylla, there's a guaranteed loss, but it's only 6, right? Uh, so one of the interesting things that I noticed that Jorge did differently is he intentionally made it so the question mark of Odysseus knowing about Charybdis or not was not a question mark because he had it where uh basically they were like the only way you could go is this way. So they didn't even know that even if he went the other way, theoretically that's there. Theoretically, if he wasn't fast enough, he could have lost more, but Scylla does take quite a bit of time to eat. Um, so yeah, and in the original, if I recall correctly, this was a situation that all of them understood. Um, again, it's been a while since I've actually read it because I only read it once because my god, is it a chore to get through it, and honestly, it's better to just, take not necessarily the modern adaptations, but there are plenty of really good adaptations that don't like miss out on anything. Ironically, one of the really good adaptations is Wishbone, um, which I think is very funny. Ooh, Orcata City. Um, but but yeah, Wishbone actually has a pretty decent Odyssey adaptation for kids. Um, but again, like clearly we're going with a different like I don't know, concept's the right word I'm looking for. I don't know. Oh, please don't tell me it's one of the teeny tiny ones. I don't think it is, but oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, something immediately interesting that I noticed was he is now. I will say, as much as I will tease him for like making Odysseus quote unquote more responsible slash more quote unquote monstrous, no, he's not. He's way worse than the original. Um, but or I shouldn't say way worse. He's just currently not gotten to the worst he could be, right? Uh, but Odysseus is a general, and I need people to remember that. But it'll just be interesting to see how certain other story beats play out. It'll also be interesting to see if he takes the questionably canon at best sequel, quote unquote sequel, into account. Um, Roman or uh, Greek. I'm not entirely sure if I remember which. But something vaguely in that area. But there's a couple of because there was no really rules to how literature worked at that point, so there's some quasi-canon quote-unquote sequels, but again, they're written by other people. They're not necessarily something that a lot of like historians take as full sacrosanct. Sacrosanct? I forget which one. Doesn't really matter that much. But it's fine. Ah. Motherfucker. Okay, apparently I cannot... Oh, right. Because this is supposed to be like a Coliseum kind of thing. So it's like locked on either... Well, not kind of thing. You can see the chairs back here. Could also be an amphitheater in general, but I want to see if I can grab that light. There we go. Good. Ah! There we are. But yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. They also, we haven't seen one of them, but they sometimes will have these cool spiral staircases in these particular builds. Alright, lovely. Ooh, we found a, yeah, here they are. In the library. Alright. Well, not that we can get into those. So, this thing. If you just destroy this, you can destroy the settlement now. So I would not do that. Ah, let me up. Unless you really want to hollow out one of these to use as a settlement. Oh, hello, Arcana. Oh, God. Alright. Yes, shield generator, thank you. Since before written history, the members of the upper caste of the Orcana were both blessed and cursed with the power that set them apart from the rest of our race. After the advent of the Great Enlightenment, the result of mingling bloodlines, fewer and fewer individuals in such generations, each generation, have been found to possess a capacity. Hang on. An ability known as the Cantacomb Lepidus. We few who remain in possession of this birthright possess the ability to cause others to hallucinate through song. This specific song doesn't matter, just that it is heard and that the individual who hears it has their senses overtaken by a vision. Most Orcana find it easiest to show the target their memories, but those who are more skilled could cause them to see, hear, and feel almost anything. Our abilities does have its shortcomings. The target cannot smell or taste anything in the vision, and they can always faintly hear the song, which makes it much easier for those who are affected to discern that they are hallucinating. However, even if the target knows they're hallucinating, the vision will continue regardless, unless the song ends in some way or is stopped. Additionally, not all are affected by the Cantacum Lepidus, and other Orcana are completely immune. Because of this, it can be difficult to develop and hone the skill, and humming or other forms of song can accidentally trigger our powers if not careful. Due to dissemination and dilution of this genetic trait across our race as a whole, more and more Orcana are being born without this ability, and I fear someday we will lose it entirely. Helios, Griffin, Xenos. Alright. Cool. Scan that, just so we can have it for... I really should... Wow, I forgot about this thing. I really should start, printing more, bookshelves. Alright, what do we got? Okay, no, that's the one we just grabbed. Gotcha, babe, gotcha. Alright, I think that we're square on that side. Yes, yes. Lovely. Alrighty. And sometimes, Orcana constructs can be fucking enormous. So, we'll see how long this one goes on for. Well. Nope, okay. It tricked me. This is what I mean about sometimes they can be really big and you just have no idea. Because they'll look like they're about to end and then they're like, haha, I tricked you. Oh, hang on, we got a light. I thought I saw a chest in here. Maybe not. Okay. Or, I'm sorry, that's not a light, that's a switch. Okay, lovely. Lovely, beautiful. Is this gonna be the one that ends it? Nope. Not really. We're just going because, well, we can. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Come on, come on. Alright, well, that's a couple of interesting things that we haven't found yet, so that's good. Is this the seed? Nope, it's the actual egg shoot. Very good. Yeah, platform, fair. Alright, lovely. What's up here? I already have one of these, just in a different color. Matter of fact, I'm gonna swap it, because this color's prettier. Oh yeah, definitely. I 100% think that's a generation error. Because it does not make logistical sense to me either. Alright. But, like I mentioned, we will not be live on Wednesday because, oh god, I don't want to go get that. The guy is coming over to work on the house, and, I don't. Just in case he comes over, like, during stream, this is going to be a situation where not only is he going to need my attention more so than normal, but, it's going to be loud, because like I said, he's physically working on the house. I guess I can take that. So, yeah. But tomorrow will be an art request stream, so it will be longer than normal anyway. Are you better than what I've got? Oh. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Alright. Beautiful. And again, I could do the math to work out exactly what better one is, but I don't care. Alright, lovely. We already have a bunch of that SCP, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Alright, let's see what we got. And considering the rest of... the rest of this planet's or the planets on this star system are all, how do you phrase it? Frigid oceans. I think we're gonna leave this star after this because, you know, it's just, you know, we should also go grab. Excuse you, Braid. That was Pixels sitting in that chest. Right as I was about to say we should also go grab. Oh, hello. Yeah, you on the other hand are not as good. Hello, Mr. Spock. So fun fact. I think I've discussed this before. Yes, I like both Star Wars and Star Trek. If I could only pick one, I would literally never pick Star Wars. And I love Star Wars, but I am a Star Trek guy at heart, like hardcore. Always have been, always will be. Cause fun fact, my spouse had to actively get me back into Star Wars because, oh, it's just the bottom of the quarry. I still hate, no, motherfucker, the prequels so much that I very much was like, no. And I like Star Wars as a whole, however, people, it is, often it is sold as this immaculate piece of media, especially the original trilogy. Both. I'm gonna be a little bit revolutionary here. I actually think Disney acquiring it was one of the best things that could have happened to the franchise. And I'm not being facetious. I will fight people on that. Matter of fact, people who are being dramatic about the Acolyte can get fucked because it is literally one of the best pieces of Star Wars media that has come out in years, and it is a breath of fucking fresh air. Like, oh right, these are the planets where I get these. But yeah, like legitimately, the thing that blew my mind was how people were suddenly throwing up the prequel trilogy as like one of the best things ever. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Did you see what they did to Genndy Tartakovsky's interpretation of Grievous? Did you see? And I don't blame the actors. The actors were just dealing with. Oh yeah. Oh no, I totally understand that. But at the same time, like that's one of the things that I really like that a lot of the modern shows are doing is they are bringing that extended universe back as to a certain degree as much as they can. And I think that that's really nice. Oh, these are tube worms. That's why they're vanishing. Because these are volcanic vents. And it's something that I really admire. Although I will say, if you want a really funny story about the time, I am blanking on his name. I think it's Sam Whitaker is his name, but the voice actor for Maul in the animated series, which I was kind of glad that they decided to not re-include Maul in the Obi-Wan series because I love Ray Park's physicality. Ray Park will always physically be Maul to me. However, I cannot picture anyone but Sam as his voice anymore. Like, legitimately, he brought such a distinct depth to the character, it that I truly cannot picture anyone but him, or hear anyone but him rather. But I think the way he was explaining it was his first day on set, and I don't remember exactly what the context for this was. All right, but he basically was sitting there, and you have oh, why am I blanking on his name? Oh no, Brain, come on. You have Dave Filoni sitting there, right? Who is, known for his, like, knowledge of the extended universe and whatever. And there was going to be a line, I think it was Sam Whitaker who had talked about this, but where I can't remember exactly the context, but there was going to be a moment where his mom. I think her name is Shmi, she, something like that. I'm blanking, but Anakin's mom, right? It was gonna be something of her kind of in the like afterlife or something, and he was like, "Mom, I want you to be my wife. Her name's Padme." And little Sam raised his hand and said, "I'm gonna have to change that line." Now, mind you, he was terrified to do this because again, that is David Filoni, the man who is employing him. And he said he was absolutely terrified to do this, but Dave looks at him and is like, "Hmm," and he says, "She's already met her," because they had met when uh Anakin was really young and whatever. Also, here's the other thing that is revolutionary for a lot of fans about me. How do I put it most delicately? I cannot stand Anakin Skywalker at all. And matter of fact, um, quasi spoilers for Acolyte, but and I will say, people who are acting like Acolyte is ruining Anakin's legacy are one, being dramatic, two, not remembering that this has already been done before in plenty of extended universe stuff. So um, but I personally think Kamir is what Anakin and Kylo. Okay, here's the one thing I can't stand from the sequels. I think Kylo Ren is absolutely so mismanaged it pisses me off, and I don't even I despise Kylo. Okay, but I that's I feel like uh the sequels suffer the same issue as the prequels. So here okay. I'm going to give my loose ranking. Some of these may change, but the bottom echelons for my Star Wars movie will never change. I will say this until I die. Episode 2 is my least favorite Star Wars and always will be. Uh Followed by Rise of Skywalker just above it. And I have reasons for that. Like that's not so much a I think Rise of Skywalker is the worst thing ever. Um, but I could give more nuance there. And then uh, Episode 1 is just above that. Um, then it is a tie between uh Episode 3 and Episode whatever the hell Last Jedi is 8. And then above that it is 7 question mark, the first of the sequel series, and then the rest is like whatever. I'll tell you what my number one is, and will almost always be my number one without question, is Rogue One. And I'll tell you the reason that I also really like Acolyte so much. I am so chat. Listen to me when I tell you this. I am so motherfucking sick of the Skywalkers and the goddamn drama. It should not feel like a chore to have to remember every connection. And something that, and I will tell you this now, and I will tell you this until I die. A series should, I'm not the one who came up with this. Don't quote this to me specifically. I am not the one who came up with this. It is not about how much you remember. It is or how much you can remember. A show should be about how much you love. Um, but Kylo for me, I feel like the problem was they kind of got into their own heads because I truly believe that Kylo and Rey were originally supposed to be related because that's the thing with Star Wars. To quote George Lucas, it's an echo. It rhymes. Um, so I don't necessarily think they were going to be siblings, but I do think that they were meant to be related in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Uh, yeah. As far as Star Wars ships versus Star Trek, valid, but anyone who says that Star Wars ships could physically beat Star Trek ships in a fight do not realize how big Star Trek ships are. And I mean that in a way where, and I say this very distinctly, I do believe that Star Wars ships, by and large, are without question more interesting. Um, oh yeah, yeah, that's neither here nor there. But my, I would wonder if I can find this. But if you go on Tumblr, there's a big discussion where somebody was trying to insinuate that the Falcon would, like, whoop the Enterprise's ass. And I'm like, you might want to take that back before that space pizza cuts the shit out of you. And what it was, somebody edited it because they were trying to explain to people why this is not the case unless you get, like, want to take into account, like, super fancy flying. Do you understand how big the fucking Enterprise is? Like, it's really hard. Like, again, they both lose to 40K, but the Enterprise is a flying city. Um, and so it's very funny when I see people try to say this, because I'm like, oh, you don't know how big it is, do you? Um, Also, fun fact, and time for me to potentially even anger Star Trek fans. Uh, Janeway's best captain, Voyager best show. Exactly. That's also the thing is while they are research vessels, which a lot of people try to pull out as like their like thing, you are absolutely correct. They are armed to hell and back. Um, and a lot of people don't realize just how capable. Hang on, is this the same one? No. Uh, um, researchers are like. Do you understand how dangerous it is to get between a researcher and their work? um, but back to the whole thing with Sam Whitaker. Speaking up, he basically said, "Hey, you're gonna have to change that line because they've already met." And the way he describes it is, uh, uh, oh yeah, definitely that too. Um, but the way he describes it is, I don't remember if he described him specifically taking off his hat, but he said he just laid his head down directly on the desk because you could tell that he was like, oh my god. And I don't remember who he said did this. It may have been Ahsoka's voice actress, but he said one of the other voice actors leaned over and said, I've never seen anyone out nerd Dave Filoni before. um but yeah, it's just, but yeah, and it's one of those things that, like I said, I love Star Wars. My spouse has given me a very deep love for it because their family does. But people hold a lot of things sacrosanct in Star Wars, and they are forgetting that Star Wars is born from being a B movie at best. And Star Wars has never been high cinema, but it is good. And the other thing is like, this is why whenever people are like, "Oh, what's the most toxic fandom? What's the most toxic fandom?" Why are we discussing this? Star Wars is right here. There is no argument. Like, and it has always been this way. Like, do you understand how angry people were when they added the Ewoks in episode? I hate that they renumber them. I 6, I think, exactly. Um, like if you want something, and again, I'm not saying that Star Trek is like high cinema either, but uh, I've noticed that Trekkies tend to be a lot more self-aware when it comes to stuff like that, and I think it's because like uh, we also, as a community, understand that it's just it's goofy. That is its nature, right? Uh, but the amount of people who were absolutely livid about the Ewoks and said that he'd like destroyed everything that they ever enjoyed because of the Ewoks existing. Like, people were writing into publications just to say how pissed off they were about it. And people are also sitting here acting like, you know, the series hasn't undone its own lore like a billion times, and that like the extended universe doesn't literally contradict itself constantly. So what I tell people is, if there is an aspect of Star Wars that you do not like, oh yes, I completely agree. If there is an aspect of Star Wars you don't like, fucking ignore it. but but you can't sit out there and police what else people enjoy, because it shouldn't turn into this like quiz time of, oh, whatever, do you know this, do you know that? That is what drives people away from communities, and that is what pulls funding from your show. So check your fucking ego before it gets your series like uh I don't know if demonetized is the word I'm looking for, but it's the one that's coming. I gotta make sure that my medic doesn't fucking follow me. There we go. Okay. But like, ugh. Oh yeah, Trek. A big aspect of what draws me personally to Star Trek and why I will always say I enjoy it more is I feel like a lot of the questions that it asks are deeply introspective, and while they may not have the budget to like have these deep, incredible visuals or whatever, it will always be extremely interesting to me because of that. Um, and yes, exactly. And like I also think that fandoms by and large, and I've talked about this before, I've had to have a couple of like discussions with people about this. Um People need to stop scaring off new fans by immediately like quizzing them. And I hate that this is a discussion I even have to fucking have with people. But there is a difference between having a civil discussion and disagreement and just viciously oh, sorry, I got the burps. Viciously attacking someone because they dared vocalize. Exactly. Thank you. That's an I'm gonna highlight that so just in case somebody is listening later and misses it. A fandom dies when no one joins, or no one new joins. But um, the way that I would tell people to react to somebody who you think is either misinformed or uh, voicing an opinion that whether or not you think it's stupid, irrelevant, is I didn't think about it like that. Here's how I see it. Now you don't have to be like hyper polite like I am, like duh. But you do at least have to be to a certain degree respectful insofar as you're not just like being like, well, you're fucking stupid. Otherwise, we are no more than toddlers arguing over a fucking toy. Um, but sorry, I'm going over here and grabbing more storage while I'm here. Uh, but and I do think to a certain degree the why am I up here? This is not what I wanted. The what we can see if he has anything. No, I already have that. But there is a difference between being willing to have a oh dear god, I don't need that many. Just 100 will do. A good constructive conversation, and actually let me buy one more to make it even. And just this is something that's always driven me crazy about like gatekeeping of fandoms is like there are two things I always tell people. One, do you want the people who created your thing to be able to eat? Because they get royalties when people start watching shit. Oh, absolutely. Feel free. Um, but so like, are you wanting your Blorbo's creators to eat? And two, do you understand that if you want more content, you need to deal with shit like this? This is just how it fucking works. Like, things need to be added in order for for whatever, but they need to be able to greenlight stuff. Um, and it's just infuriating. And the other thing that's like also infuriating, specifically about things like Star Wars and whatever, they act like canon cannot be changed. So like, and this is the thing, even in Star Wars, the canon was changed constantly. Do you genuinely think that he planned for Luke and Leia to be siblings originally? No.
That was clearly something decided later down the line, and you can tell. Um, like, as much as I talk about, Luke and Leia are very much their parents' children. Specifically, Leia is Anakin's daughter, and Luke is Padme's son. In terms of like they are very much a mix of their parents, right? But it's very interesting that they kind of their personalities kind of went to the other. Um, but um, uh, 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 it is so patently clear that um oh gosh uh but it is so patently clear that things were kind of just being decided on the fly, and people are now acting like Lucas can do no wrong, when the whole reason why a lot of the prequels are the way they are is because George Lucas got an ego and couldn't be and decided that he couldn't be told no, and that's why episode 3 turned out pretty well, is because that was when they finally were like, hey Lucas, you gotta cut it out, man, this is not gonna fly for much longer because people are starting to get really mad. And then he's like, oh, I guess, okay. Ooh, avian. Oh gosh, yeah. But yeah, knock on wood. Alrighty, let's see. Oh yeah, I definitely card game communities and just competitive non-video format games. Um they are incredibly resilient considering everything they go through. Uh, and I do not envy them at all. Not one damn bit. But yeah, like, I just truly, it blows my mind when people act like, is that better than the one I have now? It is! And it has guided rocket, which is my favorite. Mm-hmm. Alright, lovely. And it's kind of in the same vein as, I'm also obviously a musical theater fan. Musical theater needs to desperately modernize before it goes the way of like newspapers and stuff, because currently the big problem is like their insistence on, oh well, we won't allow bootlegs, which is whatever, that's fine, I don't care. But we're also not going to give an option for people who are not financially or physically capable of going to Broadway every XYD. Um, or XYD, XYZ. Because a lot of people who adore musical theater do not have musical theater money. And, fun fact, it has been proven that not only do recorded variants not tank sales, but free recorded variants will even encourage more people into it. I am going to bring up a very, very big example. When they did they call them pro shots, right? But the pro shot of Hamilton that they put on Disney Plus, which quasi free, obviously it's still a subscription service, but it increased ticket sales because people loved it so much that they were like, okay, I'm going to go out of my way to go watch it now. And I think Lynn was even a big champion of saying, hey, we should do this with like more things, dude, because clearly it proves that because the whole argument that originally happened was, we can't do pro shots because if we do that, then nobody will come see our shows. And I'm like, one, you can make it so it's either rented or you have to like, how do I phrase it? Buy it, like, but anyone who is anyone will tell you that more eyes on your project will eventually, yes, pay-per-view is a thing, will eventually bring more attention and therefore more money into things, whether it be through merchandise. And this is why the death of the DVD is truly one of the worst things that has happened to modern media ever. Because the whole reason that things used to survive and became like things like cult classics is on DVD and VHS sales, they would be able to make up if they had a really poor box office showing. They would be able to make up for that box office showing in DVD and other physical media sales. And often that's how they would decide later that certain things would be getting revived. Dark Crystal being one of them, which is my big thing, is because it became a cult classic through physical media sales. And so this whole, like, and anyone who was anyone knew that the moment they stopped, that streaming started becoming a thing where, like, there was a billion of them, and they all started to, you know, make it so that you can't start password sharing or whatever. Anyone who's everyone knew the writing was on the wall with that streaming was eventually going to implode on itself, and it will eventually. But if they don't, or let me rephrase, it still has the potential to save itself. But they're gonna have to pull their head. Ooh, wrecked biome. That means we're probably gonna have some not so fun things. Ah, shit. Yeah, that sucks. But they are going to need to get over themselves quickly. If they really, god damn it, oh well. Want to make it out of this without, like, floundering, because what they really need to do is, one, they need to consolidate themselves. That this is a non-negotiable. No, I know, I'm not asking them to do it. I'm not presuming they will. I'm just saying that this is their one option if they want to survive. Not that they care. But again, this is just a option because I don't think they would ever do it. Let me phrase it that way. But if they were able to consolidate a little more, if they were able to, and now I can finish that off. Big fucking gun from Doom. If they consolidated a little more, they stopped doing that stupid password sharing shit, that might help. And also, give ad tier options, but don't force it on people. Because the reason cable worked was because of the fact that, sorry, I don't know if that thing's friendly. But the reason cable worked is because of the fact that, you had ads, right? That's why cable worked. Oh, shit. That guy is mean. Should've known better. But the ads were what made network television function, right? So I have no problem with paying for ads if it means, you know, either things are cheaper or, you know, free. I have no problem with that. Matter of fact, I will always have ads turned on for how do I phrase it? Like YouTube and Twitch, because that's how people make their money on these sites. And I will never forget, it was a conversation that was had by, oops, sorry, little dude. I didn't mean to hurt him. But it was a conversation that was being had by, I believe it was Bernie from Rooster Teeth. And he said that they had a new hire who was specifically on YouTube. And they saw that he, yeah, the Rad Scorpions, don't fuck around with those when you first encounter them. They will fuck you up. He said, you know, do you understand that you were literally just functionally taking money out of that person's pocket when you do that? And when it comes to things like YouTube, he's absolutely right. But I will say the other thing is, a lot of the modern internet is completely non-navigable without an ad blocker. So it's this horrible middle ground. Oh, I don't need uh manipulator modules anymore, so I'll just leave them there. Like, I'll probably still accidentally grab some, but I really don't need them, so whatever. But uh but yeah, a lot of the modern internet is completely non-navigable without an ad blocker, and it's absolutely fucking depressing. 13.1 versus 13.1, but that one has electric power, so alright, let's see. But yeah, and again, something interesting was that there was a conversation that had been had between the original Netflix crew and once the other streaming services started diversifying. I think at the time it was HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix, and I don't remember if there was another one or if another one had just cropped up and that was like why they were having the conversation. But sorry, I'm trying to. Oh shit. Ah. Um. Sorry. Try to focus. But he basically said, if we want this to continue, we cannot give them too many, otherwise all of us are going to start losing money eventually. And they didn't listen, and look where we are. Ah, hi there, buddy. Hi there, pal. Alright, lovely. But yeah, this is why I like the guided rocket one, and why I basically accept no substitutions. For exact situations like this, especially when you have the Fallout mod installed. Because there's also Death Claws, yay! I'm not gonna go down there because I really don't want to, honestly. Alright, lovely. Are you friendly or not? Nope, you're not. Fucking Clefairy looking ass. Alright, lovely. I'll definitely take that, thank you. Is that a wall? No, it's not. It's back wall. Okay, lovely. Hey there, pal. Hey there, buddy. Ow, ow, ow. It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, like, I don't think that anything is going to change, genuinely. However, it is going to implode eventually. Yep, he is still following me. Let's see if I can get over here. But yeah, on these planets, these, Oh, hello, little dude. Those are another thing that can kind of follow you through walls. Hi, buddy. But these power poles on these planets are actually really useful for this exact situation. Ah, shit. Unless it accidentally destroys the bottom. Oh god, hello. Okay, no, don't panic, Logan. Stop panicking, Logan. Stop it. Hang on, we gotta take care of that thing first. And yeah, the rad roaches, I will say they can take you by surprise if you're not careful. Pretty big. I haven't checked in a while. And eventually I do regularly go through and, tear them down. No, don't accidentally pull up that. That would not be good. Okay, I think we're square. Oh, whoopsies. There we go. No, I don't really care for that. Why did I grab the manipulator module? I don't need it. I mean, I'll hold on to it, but I don't care. But yeah, it is pretty damn big, all things considered. Alright, lovely. We can scan some of this. Not that I plan on using it, but eh. Lovely, beautiful. Oh yeah, exactly. And I probably would, but I will say, like, because I do use this world so much, I do like to have the option of things staying. If I am using my brain, I will usually let them stay. I love this one. Because it's funky, I like it. You're definitely not friendly, huh there, buddy? Oh, nope, that was pixels. Usually it's only crash. Alright, get on out of here, and you as well. Okay, let's see. Hello, what is it? Oh, it's you. Hey there, buddy pal. Whoa, what's going on? What'd you do? Oh, my! Lots of bad stuff down here, huh? Hot goddamn! Yeah, sometimes I forget just how efficient the, electricity... Who's and what's it can be. Let's go up there. Those are mines, by the way. Well, something set it off. I think it was that tiny insect. Which is kind of amusing. Take the nano wrap bandages. Thank you. Alright, lovely. Lovely, beautiful. What do we got up here? I can't see terribly well, unfortunately. Hey there, buddy. Hey, pal. Come here. Oh, there's two of you. Ow. Get out of here. Alright, lovely. Alright, very good. Oopsies. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Hello! Speaking of bugs. That was stupid, that was very, very, very stupid. Okay. One, we need to deal with this dude. I'm surprised that didn't count as a hit, but I won't question it. No worries, man. Alright, let's see. Oh boy, hi everybody. My name's Logan, what's your name? Alright, is everything down there? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Lovely. Love to see it. Oh, hey there, bud. They can probably get up to me. Are you nice? No, you're not. Goodbye. Okay. Ah, come on, motherfucker. Alright, lovely. Beautiful. Oh, hello, mean bird. And we aren't even on final level planets yet. Alright, lovely. Oh, hello. Apex. Yes, lovely. We should be able to finish off the quest slide. Not that I'm gonna do anything with it yet, but we should be able to. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Okay, very good. Beep, bop, beep. Oh, hello. Collect that. No, I will not be doing that on this level of planet. Not yet, anyway. Jesus. Alright, lovely. Okay. Yep. One of her generic statements, she'll say. Lots of pet collar. Oh, that's an SCP. Hello. I'm glad I scrolled over it. You discovered a collar. When worn by a monster, these collars can provide a wide range of benefits. You can add them to a filled capture pod with a right click. Not that we ever do those, because I don't particularly care for playing Pokemon in this game. I know I always complain, I'm like, this one's so cute, but, like, they're mean. No, I don't... They'd have to be really cute for me to even consider going and doing a quest for them here that is, like, even remotely a... more than just, like, doing very basic shit. 'Cause... I've said this before and I'll say it again, I'm not terribly fond of Apex and human crewmates just because I don't necessarily think they're boring. Kind of, but I also think a lot of their generation does not look very good. Or... I don't know how to phrase it. Okay, still just one of her generic statements. Probably the next thing we find will be what we're after. Which looks to be that. Yep, there we go. I believe I know where the Apex artifact is. Come back to the Ark when you're ready, dear, and I'll tell you more. That will be a long time from now, man, because I don't care. Yeah, the Apex mission is not my least favorite. Because it's kind of hard to define what my least favorite is. But I will say it is the one that, like, I find extremely physically exhausting sometimes. Just because of the nature of what it is. And it's more, and again, it's not the one that I think is the worst in terms of, like, the grand scheme of things. Like, I do think it is far more exhausting to deal with, that'll do. But, oh god. The glitch mission is easily really, like, because it's a wave style mission, it can be very exhausting. But I just really like the glitch, and I think that the Baron is very funny. Alright, lovely. Lovely, beautiful. Hey, I got your thing. No, not the desk. Sure. Who am I delivering to? Okay, you. And you want to be a tailor. Of course you do! God damn it. What is it with the tailors in this fucking particular file, man? God, that's annoying. Whatever, it's fine. I shall take that, and I'll leave that alone. Let me go ahead and open that. Okay, I'll just sell it later. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. Sure. I'll take it just to stash it, because I do have my clothing chests. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Have I got that? Yes. Should have all that. Very good. And a lot of times the generation will break here, and it'll pop the, security cameras off the wall. So that's a very, very common thing that happens in Apex settlements. Lovely, beautiful. Alright. Let's scan that. And yes, there is the thing down there, but I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. Alright. Yep, beautiful. Ah, get down there, you. Ooh, this is one of those things that I will always give Terraria above, Starbound, is Terraria's maneuvering through platforms is so much easier. It's, some would argue, too much easier. But I don't care, I'm not... I would rather just hit down and I'm good, you know? Alright, lovely. I'm not gonna go down there because I don't care. Huh, I'm surprised I have that. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, cool. Very cool. Excuse you, don't close the door in my face. Very rude. Alrighty. Again, I'll leave the matter manipulator alone. That is an SCP, I'm fairly certain. Take that, might as well. Sure, why not? Okay, alright. Mosey and Odd. We'll probably go back to the colony after this. Well, I do want to make sure that I have some, like, ice-themed thing. Actually, that's a particularly interesting one. Anyway. I don't know what I was trying to say. It's fine. Alright, lovely. But we'll go to the colony after this to drop off some stuff, and etc., etc. I'm almost certain I've scanned everything in there, so no big deal. Whoa, hello! Oh, hang on, he's gonna be a problem. But they should help. They should be able to deal with him. Hey, can you go deal with that, y'all? Question mark? Hello? Y'all. Okay. Ah! Thank you. Alright, lovely. Again, it's not as bad as it used to be where you, like, had a very high risk of hitting tenants if you fought in these regardless of why you were doing it. 13 flat, 1.5. Nope, still not better. And it doesn't even have a secondary effect, so... Alrighty, that's fine and dandy. I shall take these. Lovely, beautiful. Alright, very cool. Okay, that's the end of the settlement. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get some more ice-related stuff. Oh, an ice chest will do just fine. I'll take that just in case. Sure, sure. Snow globe is specifically one of the things I was looking for. That will be relevant. Okay, so we should be square on making garnet for the colony. Hello, are you good? Are you good? Okay, you were. I just got a little worried there, bud. Alright, sure. Alright, lovely. Sure, sure, sure. Alrighty. Anything we haven't scanned over there? Nope. Nothing there. We already looked through all that. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Hey, little dude, are you friendly? Sweet. Glow biome, hello. Alright, very cool. No pun intended. Alrighty. Lovely. Alrighty. What do we got? Oh, we got one of these stupid things. And again, biomes do extend underground, so you could look underground for more stuff if you think you're gonna, like, find more things like, I don't know, chests or whatever. But, I choose not to because I'm lazy. Motherfucker, come on. And there's also a lot of, like, miniature, not biomes, but, structures you can find underground, like, some of which don't even necessarily have names, per se, but yeah, you can find a lot of interesting stuff underground. I'm just lazy. Especially on higher level planets like this, where I don't trust myself not to get my shit rocked. Now, obviously, since I'm playing on casual, the only thing I'm going to lose is a bit of pixels, but, I don't know. I'm weird. Let me be weird. Hello. Nothing is in there. That is a glitch signpost, so we will try not to scan that if we can avoid it. Or not signpost, lamppost. I'm really surprised we haven't found a Nova Kid settlement yet. Again, they're fairly rare, but not this fucking rare. Alright. Well, we're gonna dig our way through that. Just, it's not worth it to mess with too much. Alright, lovely. What do we got? Another one of these fucking things that are just annoying. Because all they do is put me in the potential line of evil birds. Oh, hello, glow chest. It's funny, I'll take it. Why not? I'll never wear it, but I'll take it. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Goodbye. You're big and terrifying and really cool, but, you know, gotta need you out of the way. Alright, lovely. On our way. Hey, buddy. Very good, very good. Also, these trees, when you break them, you cannot get them, unfortunately. I wish you could. I'm sure there's a mod for it, but, that's just kind of how it is. That thing's mean, I remember it. Alright, lovely. Let's see. But, thankfully, we have an ice-related thing that we can put down to, help. Oh, hang on, that Saransaur's gonna get it. Fuck off. Yeah, right there, buddy? That's not great. I am gonna sell you some shit. So the way that the... No, give me back the rope. The way... So that's why, by the way, if you're wondering why I sell in between, tabs, that's why. But the way that the caps work in the Fallout mod, you have to, sell them, and that's how you get the money from them. Alright? Okay. Alright, is there anything else I want to sell while I'm here? I should have some seeds, right? Yes. So seed, yes, good. That's also technically a seed. Ew. And I think I was done with those. Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. Oh, nice. Alright, lovely. I'm skipping a jump over this way. Alright. Howdy. What you got there, boss? Probably I could do that. Hey, buddy. Fuck off. Leave them alone. Okay, cool. Hopefully it's not too far. I don't think it is, because that glow biome is not that far away. So we'll see. Alright, hey there, buddy. Hey there, pal. Back up. There you go. Good lad. Is that... Nope, that's the bee bird. I didn't remember what the nice bird looked like. Ow. Okay, where is your friend? Ow! That was my fault, and that was really dumb, regardless. Okay, where are they? Up here somewhere? Oh, hang on. Hey, buddy. Ow, ow, ow. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Okay, cool. And one more, I guess. That's not what I wanted. There you go, good lad. Where are they? Okay. There you are, bud. Hey. Pal. Come on. These things get a lot easier if you have the Draconic mod and you get that final tech upgrade. Which is why a lot of people consider it quote-unquote cheating. I don't care. It's my game. And I played this game for well over 600 hours. I think I can elect to, you know, make decisions when it comes to things like that. Okay, is he gonna come back, is my question. I don't see him, so I'm going to presume he's fine. Yeah, it costs Solarium, so it's one of those things where, like, I'm having to already use a high-level upgrade anyway. So, like, you know, it is what it is. Oh, Jesus. Not so good, not so good, not so good, not so good. Ow, die, 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 die. Okay, woohoo, yeehaw. Yeah, I just know that mine is over 600, I just forget the precise details. Oh, hang on. Oh, this poor Ceratosaur's probably gonna die. Ow. Yeah, there was no way in hell I was helping him. Hell, I might not even be able to help myself. Okay, never mind. I was being dramatic for no reason. Oh, hey there, buddy. Yep, have to pay respects. Where is he? Come here, you. Come on. Run into the blades. Or me, that's fine, I guess. Alright, there you go, there's your friend. Okay. What? No, I don't want to. I just did that for someone else. I do not care. Wow, this was right next to start. Okay, back we go. Time to go make Garnet. Okay, let me stretch. Ugh. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get ourselves over to the... Excuse you. Alright, lovely. Lovely, beautiful. And we'll go talk to Esther in a second. Just so we can at least get that, like, started. Alright, I had Garnet on the end here, right? Nope, not her. Here. Over here, then. Or was she here? Oh, Jesus, it's struggling. I had her over here, okay. Well, one, she needs a door. So, there is a fairly helpful guide out there for the gem mod, but the way Garnet works... Spoiler for a show that's pretty old, and the spoiler itself is pretty old. Garnet is a fusion between two gems, Sapphire and Ruby. So you need things that are related to hot things, like the Foundry stuff for Ruby. You need things that are related to cold things, like ice for Sapphire. It's not the prettiest, but, you know, whatever. Where's my deeds? I should go buy some. Did I do that right? Nope, I did not. Womp womp. Okay, so... Pretty much, yeah. Alright, let me see what I can print real fast. Oh god. No. 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 Huh, that's weird. I should be able to print it because I definitely scanned that ice chest, but whatever. But I think actually the foundry stuff is the problem, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, it would be frozen. You're right. You're right. Well, never mind. Still can't print it. Oh well. Okay, we can go check at our thing over here. Nope. Wrong one. This one. Okay. Oh! My stupid ass. I need a gem-related item. Never mind. It is right. I just need a gem-related item. Hold on. Okay, hang on. Where's? I need to make some fabric. I believe I need 20. Yes. And a copper bar, but I can grab that. I'm sure I have one around. Yeah, I know. Welcome to Logan's Streams, where Logan will amaze you with the depths of his insanity. Actually, hang on, I don't need that. I can just make one here. Beep, and then go down and make some fabric, because I definitely haven't. Excuse you, get down there. Alright, let's see. No. Logan. It's literally right here. There you go, good lad. Alright. There we are. Now, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, pretty much the way that all of the gems work, you need a gem-related item to tell it that you're wanting to make a gem. Alrighty. Anyway, it's fine. And that's kind of how it rationalizes it. The ominous orb, I'll go explain that in a second. Okay, we did. You are so short. I know it's the limitations of the game, but it's really funny. Anyway, let me go explain what the orb is. Matter of fact, I need to go over there. So, if you are playing the SCP mod, that is given to you automatically upon starting it. This is the warp to Site 116. Now, you can obviously I have it bookmarked, but ta-da! Alright, lovely. And we can actually scan everything in here now because this is all Apex shit. So, we can actually scan this. Not that it matters. Alright, lovely. And I don't know if you can actually get the scientists as crewmates from here. Ah! Jesus. Alright, lovely. Down we go. I know. I don't need to talk to Esther yet. We've already done the Apex thing, so I can still scan it. Alright. It's glitched that I can't scan yet. Let me make sure. I think this is an SCP. Yes. Oh, we already have one. That's fine. I don't care. Anything else to put in here before we go? Doesn't look like it. Alright. But thank you for reminding me. I will go ahead and go talk to Esther before we go back to the settlement and mess around with them for a hot second. No, not there. I forgot that we had a space station we made. I personally really like the glitch mission, but that's just because I really like the glitch, and I think Baron is funny. I will say my favorite mission's the Florid one. I'm very, very, like, why did I go to the Ark? Anyway, it's fine. It's not that far of a walk. I could also, you know, sprint. But, I will say, like, it is to each their own. I just really like the Flora mission. Now, I will say, I personally, I didn't even read what she said. Sorry. She was basically just like, thank you, go here, goodbye. I'm going to go drink a mint julep. I have received coordinates for the Minyog stronghold. Use the ship's computer to access the location. I'm going to see if I can scan any of her stuff. Also, she's never moved, so I can sell her things. But, Brain cell, would you like to activate sometime this century? I do prefer how it functioned before the modern release, where you would basically have somebody walk up to you in the, where we just were, the outpost, and they'd be like, a random floor, and they'd be like, "Psst, hey, we're having a tea party, you want to come?" And if you said yes, you would be thrown into that mission. And so I liked it because I thought it was kind of interesting, you know? But hey, to each their own. But yeah, we gotta stop getting fucking tailors, man, because again, they're useful, but you only ever need one tailor. So it's kind of infuriating. And then you would have to hire them and unhire them in order for them to get reset. Because you can't just take their tenant deed. That's not how it works. I really wish it was, because that's how it works with everything else. But hey, it is what it is. It's fine. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Don't accidentally activate the Wailing Stone, because it's called the Wailing Stone for a reason. Alright, lovely. And just, in general, any of the musical stuff, but, like, it's one of the things that you could use to denote that you want to put a gem in there, so, like, you kind of have to deal with it. Well, there's a lot of things, but all of it is just very unpleasant audio. Because sometimes it'll play just very, very loud music, sometimes it will wail and shriek, in this, I think it only plays music, but it's, like, if I recall, it was very obnoxious music. But it's basically, if I recall in canon, because this was something that happened very early in Steven Universe, functionally what it does is it's meant to be so obnoxious and loud that it's more or less, like, a torture weapon, for lack of a better term. I don't remember much beyond that, but the whole thing where you see it's got that big, like, cotton ball stuffed in it, that's basically the solution they had, was to stuff, like, I think it was, like, pillows or something into it so it would shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, pretty much. Alright. Kind of like when people would go around and play, back when it was still DMCA, they would go around and play Pig Step in order to troll streamers. Alright, lovely. Very, very good. And I may cut down on the amount of Grimkin that I have, but we'll see. We shall see. Because the whole reason I did that was I wanted one for my Grimkin ship, and I have that now, so it's fine. Alright, lovely, beautiful. I like that it just randomly rolls something for them to be doing, but I like that hers said openly discussing spoilers. Alright, lovely, beautiful. There's a couple of things about their sprites that irritate me. Yeah, that's definitely one of them that's a little unsettling. But I think I think part of the reason they did that was to make them appear skinnier. But, it definitely is irksome. And I'm sure that there's a way I could go in and fix that, but it would take a lot of work. Kind of like how, I went in when I was playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Oh god. And both edited some of the sprites that I liked that were just So one of the Pokemon that I used really heavily was, I don't remember which order was which. I think it was Aegislash's head and Kabutops' body. Uh, but it was an auto-generated sprite, but I liked what the auto-generation did so much. Oh yeah, that's why I have a extended palette mod. I think I actually have a couple. But that's exactly why I have that, because I was very annoyed by how limited the palette options were. Um, but uh, brain, come on. Um, but I liked that one so much that I went in and just touched it up and made it look more purposeful, because when they're the auto-generated ones, a lot of times their pixels and lines go blurry. Um, oh yeah, very fair. Very, very fair. Um, but, oh yeah, I see what you mean. You're right. Um, but, the other thing I went in and edited there, because again, thankfully with the, um, Infinite Fusion, the most you have to do is edit one or however many sprites you don't like, and it's relatively easy. The other thing that I went in and edited was a couple of Miltank fusions, specifically Miltank Machamp. And anyone who's seen that sprite completely understands why I'm saying that. But and that's how people will go in and add their own custom versions. I also don't know if they're ever going to extend it to the point that Esper and Meowstic are in the game, because I know obviously it's a nightmare to add new Pokemon, but I want my babies, and the only place they were represented was one of Torterra's fusions. I can't remember which one, but it's fine. Alright, let's see. Ah! No, I still need to go get everyone's rent before I start messing around. No, goddammit. Torterra has some gorgeous fusions. Specifically one of the ones that's, like, really cool is, I think it's Torterra Klefki, makes a Kingdom Hearts reference. And it's, like, really cool, because, like, you have the moon, whatever you want to describe it as, like, cresting over a hill, and it's so cool. And again, this is one of those things that I will always tell people. I'm like, I don't care how goofy, well, no pun intended, Kingdom Hearts is, I will always adore Kingdom Hearts. Sure, I can do that for you, bud. One, it was one of the first games other than Pokemon that was really mine. And so, like, it's special to me because of that. Okay, there you are, bud. But yeah, I fucking love Kingdom Hearts. Like, but I will never deny, it's goofy as shit. And again, no pun intended at all. But no matter how silly it may be when you, like, discuss it openly, shit fucking rocks. Alright, lovely. Let's see. Motherfucker, move. Okay. Nope, wrong level. Where are they? They were down here last time. Oh, valid. Yeah, nobody seems to be worried. Well, probably because they know that I don't, you know, look like that on a general basis, so they're like, oh, that's just a player character. They're just kind of like that. Alright, lovely. Yes, I can do that. Considering they're probably going to want me to drop it off in their settlement, I think they're 1 or 2 floors down. My personal favorite is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, but I've said that before. Yeah, pretty much. Alrighty. Beautiful. There you go, love. Hello? Yes, yes, I can put it in your house. Should be fine here. What do you want to be? So I already have one of these particular kind. Give me a second. For some reason it flagged that. Alright. Oh, the plot went crazy in, like... Oh shit, what's it called? Oh my god, it's the PSP game. Fuck. Oh my god. It's not Dream Drop Distance. Well, yeah, pretty much by KH1 is when it started going crazy. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you could come aboard my ship. Sure. Thank you. Birth by sleep. But yeah, basically the moment that you started to get more moving parts is once the game started to go wackadoo. Yep. Or at least in my opinion, that's where... Well, in fairness, let's be real, it actually started going crazy in Chain of Memories. But, it is what it is. You look like you have a pumpkin for a head. Alright, let's grab the rest of Rent, and then we'll go up to the ship. Let's also open that. More flares that I don't need, yay. Happy birthday, sir! He said, joyous, it's my birthday today. Alright, lovely. I don't think she'll have Rent. No, she doesn't. Alright, beautiful. Lovely, lovely. And also with Chain of where am I going? With Chain of Memories, specifically my favorite is the Game Boy SP one. Not Game Boy XP. Game Boy Advance, that's the word I was looking for. But yeah, I fucking love Kingdom Hearts. But I will also tease the shit out of it whenever I get the moment. But I am also not too proud to admit I cry like hell every single game. There is always something that gets me. And it's usually something really fucking stupid, too. Yes, very fair. Very, very fair. Absolutely, you can. Alright, lovely, that's fine. Okay, cool. Random blocks. Random blocks. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Alright, cool. Beep, bop, beep. Beep, 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 beep. I don't need the seeds. Beep, beep. Oh, right, that's one of the things that I don't need. That's fine. That is fine. Already filled up that one. Here's some deco. Yes. Very good. Okay, we got a couple of clothing items. We will eventually need to expand our clothing chest, but I will do that later. Do we have any other blocks that we need to put away? Yes. Alright, very cool. I don't think I have any musical instruments. No. And then those two are kind of neither here nor there right now. So let's go over to Lamplight and go sell some stuff. Alrighty. That's... I mean, technically I could sell stuff here, but that is not what I wanted to do. I meant... I even said let's go to Lamplight and sell some stuff. Like... it's fine. But what I might do is I might start working on... Sure. I might start working on upgrading, the non-tenant side of the thing. So, like... Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my different stones and decide from there what I want. Like, my different cobbles. Let's see. That's not really what I wanted. because I should have a pretty good chunk of cobblestone. Ah! Ow, that hurts my soul. But also, that's a very fun fact. But yeah, it's mean but fun. Um, so, what could I do? What do I want to do? I'll bring these with me just in case. No, I know, you did. I absolutely am reaping what I sowed. Again, I don't want to go too crazy, honestly. No, that's not where the rest of my blocks are. Here we go. Alright, lovely. Grab us some cobble. Alright, back to the settlement with us. I'm not really, per se, building. I mean, I am. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and finally touch up this area. What I might do here... Let me think. Honestly, I could just pull out the back wall here, make that glass, and then pull this side out and just make it like... I have an idea. Hang on. Sorry, the bench is up there. Why is it so bad about Coward? There's a billion fucking variants that it gets pissed off about, apparently. Okay, let me see. What could I do for some woodage? Well, no, obviously not that. I guess, apparently. Because, like, there's a billion different variants that I've had to tell it, hey, that's fine. I'm gonna try these as... I kind of like the visual of that more. Well, hang on. Yeah, no, I do like that. So I'm gonna make 10, which should make a... no. 10. 2. Let's make 20. Or 200. Okay, there we go. Maths. Yeah, probably. We can try both. I need treated wood. So let's do the same thing and just see what we like better. Alright. However many it'll let me make. There we are. Okay! I guess we're gonna do ornate because that gave me a lot. I was not paying attention. Oh, also we need to make glass. Okay, very good. Glass. How much can I make? Let's just do... Hey now. Let's just do 100. Cool. Then... glass blocks. Hang on. Whoa. Easy, Logan, easy. Alright, lovely. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so... I'm going to pull out most of the back wall here. Thank you, platforms, for just floating. I mean, I knew they would anyway. Okay, cool. Because obviously I have to leave the dirt there, but I don't have to leave it like this. So, we shall do like... No. Okay. Easy does it, Logan. Hang on. Hopefully he won't get stuck. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We'll fix it here in a second. Okay. We have all the fucking ornate wood in the world. Oh, hang on. Easy, easy. There we are. Okay, so then, I think what I'm gonna do... Let me count this out. So let me also, I'll put an ornate wood back. Well, one, let me go put the torch back where it needs to go. Okay, sure. No, you're fine. Like, I will always tell people, like, if I'm just not interested in whatever, I will just totally disregard it. Um, but for right now, it's fine. Okay, so... Wood... Two... Let's do it every 2 for the... Hang on. I'll show you. Yeah, I tend to specialize in Minecraft building more than anything, so I will always, like, hear out people who specialize in different variants of building. And you know what I could do? Oh. Eh. Let's do it like this. No, actually, wait. Well, if I do it like... So... No. No. Let's just go with my original plan first, and we'll see how it looks, okay? Ooh, yeah, actually, the outside will help. And that actually might help with exactly what I was gonna do. Alright, there we are. Lovely. And plus, it'll look nice to have it on the outside. There we are. It'll make that nice and synonymous. Okay. So, because I want this to kind of look like a greenhouse, I'm thinking if I can manage to... Okay, let's try it, and if it doesn't work, whatever. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. But, I could do like this. Hang on. And this, by the way, if you're ever wondering why I never started building in these games, it's because I know I get like this. Alright, let's try like so. Yeah, alright, that'll do. I like that. You know what? I am going to put the glass in here, but I almost like it better being open like this. But I am going to put the glass in there for argument's sake. But I almost like it better like this. Or I could partially do glass. Where I could, like, have this or that be open. Hang on, let me... One, I need to put a torch up. Okay, we'll put it there, which means we'll need to fix it up there, but it's fine, I don't care. Oh, you know what? We could partially paint it. Let me see. Alright, let's see. So, let's paint these ones. No. Shit, I forgot that's how it worked. My dumb ass. Hang on. We'll get there. So that there's, like, a visual difference between the two glasses. I like that. I like that a lot. And now, Logan becomes insufferable. Because once I get on to building, I kind of become a nightmare. Alright. 1... 2... I could make it like, how would I phrase it? And if I need to extend the farms to make them look a little nicer, I will. But I could do like a stained glass looking thing. All right, lovely. Oh, I do too. If not, I'll just extend the farm. It's fine. All right, cool beans. Let's see. Alrighty, where's my wood? There it is. Oh shit! Whoops! Alright, lovely. But reminder again that tomorrow is not going to be Starbound. We're going to be doing art request stuff tomorrow. So just be aware of that. Okay. I go down by 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. And then... No. There you go, good lad. Alright, good. Okay, cool. There we are. Very good. Okay, don't accidentally right-click, Logan, you know better. Alright, lovely. We'll also have to see, I hope these are the same height. Because when I was originally making this, I was not giving a damn. Alright, lovely, beautiful. And again, I should have done this like ages ago. I was just being lazy. Alright, lovely. They're not. Oh yeah, you're right. They definitely aren't. Well, we shall fix that. Yeah, it's somewhere in the realm of 1 block smaller. 1 and 2. It's an easy fix, comparatively. Right. Okay, good. I've definitely had worse mistakes happen. Especially in Minecraft. Oh, Minecraft. Especially because I get really, like, weirdly resistant about having silk touch pickaxes because I'm lazy. 2, 3, 4. Alright, lovely. Beautiful. Alrighty, but yeah, we'll fix it. And again, this is something that I should have done ages ago, but like... I don't know why. It's the same as why, like, for a long time I didn't read the terminals in Fallout. I was convinced people would think it was boring. But at the same time, it's my fucking stream. I don't give a damn. I love building shit. I mean, like, hell, look at my last Terraria world we did, where I insistently used cross-stitch patterns to make patterns for the back walls. For my little thing. And again, I need to go in and make it look nice, because, like, I was just going with form above function, form above function in the previous one, but like, I don't know. Okay, time to see. I don't think it lines up, but we'll see. 1 and oh, maybe just barely. 2. Hell yeah! All right. Now I will say, we probably should bump it in by 1 on the side. Just because of the nature of what it is. Oh no, I know. Well, hang on. Yeah, let's bump it in by 1. Okay. He'll be mad at us, but I don't care. It's not his farm, it's my farm. Take his stuff from him so he can't, you know, mess with me yet. Okay, so, first and foremost, we need to pull this up. Alright, lovely. And again, I could preserve it like that. Hey, buddy. No, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Good. And then do 1 here, so we can then do like so. No, Oh no. We'll fix it. Alright, cool. There we are. Up and out. Very good. Then we need to place our torch. And his little doohickey. No, not there. Here. Good lad. Okay, and then we can plant some of the replacement stuff, so... banana... Cotton... Bamboo... Okay, cool. Alright, lovely, lovely. Now then... Okay, so... Wood... No! Logan, come on. You know better. There we are. Good. Fair. Yeah, there are a few things that I... Or... specifically in, like, Fallout that I can't live without. Number one among them being, OC Decorator and, I forget what my other one, but I think OC Decorator, if I recall, is the one where literally what you're doing is you're functionally just putting glue on the bottom of stuff so it sticks them down. Now, it's not perfect. Sometimes it bugs out. Well, of course it does. It's fucking Bethesda. If it didn't, we wouldn't be Bethesda now, would we? Okay, alright. Go ahead and... No, not you. Okay, 1, 2. A little bit harder to see, but that's okay. Okay, good. I think I did that right. Okay. It'll be easier to see come morning. Yep. And specifically what I mean by it's a little buggy is that it, for some reason, really doesn't like... Oh, I'm blanking. Oh, shit. Come on, brain cell. Kick in. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick all these up first. And then we'll go from there, okay? This is gonna take... Both of these are gonna take ages to dig, just because of the nature of what they are. That might break, actually. But I have a replacement for it, so I don't care that much. Oh, no. It's fine. But anyway. So these are... I think I have this at 5 and 1 block tall. Yeah, because I'm 4, that's 2 blocks. Okay, cool. So then, this needs to be maneuvered, but it needed to be anyway. Hang on, let me stretch. I might also potentially push everything further this way towards me. Just because, like, it gives it a little bit more harmony over there. Hopefully these are ones that will keep their things upon breaking, but it's fine. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna push the fossil wing down here and then have it all the way out to here. Okay? Alright, anyway, which means I do need to dig this out, which I probably needed to anyway, but you know. Alright, lovely. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the back wall here. I will decide that later. But for right now, it's fine, because we're not moving it yet. I might do a nicer, smoother stone, probably. Or... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay? Alright, lovely. Let's go ahead and get this all set up. And I will move that, but... Oakley dokley. It just needs to be 1 block taller, I think, if I recall correctly. Alright, lovely. I'm probably also gonna have to make that, Oh no, I'm having to push this in by 1 anyway, never mind. Okay, come on, move. So I'm actually gonna pick up all of these real fast. Hang on, let me also take whatever he's got. so that I can just replant it, make my life a little easier. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, little dude. Let's push this up by 1. Well, also, hang on, wait. Beep. There we are. Good lad. Okay, so then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually don't know. I do not have that answer. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7. Okay. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Cool, cool beans. It looks a little goofy, but we can always fix that later. Oh, hang on, no, I didn't want to do that there. They are? Okay, cool. Alrighty, then you go here. There we are, much better. Okay. Let's put up the torch again, just so I can see better. And then I'll go ahead and replant this stuff. Yeah. Lumber or timber? Because I agree, this is bugging me. Ah, motherfucker, down! Lumber. Because if you mean this, that's timber. Okay. It could be like a difference in game translations. Okay. Lovely, lovely. There you go. Eh? No, not that. This. Okay. I'm assuming you mean this. Okay, lovely. That's fine. I might potentially paint it a darker color. We'll see. Okay, anyway. Doesn't matter. 1, 2. Alright, lovely. Oh, I think he just picked that up. Hey, buddy, give that back. I like that I was like, I'll give him something to do, and then proceeded to immediately not give him something to do because I got distracted by putting this together. After I put this light in, I'll go plant the stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this for right now. Again, I might paint it darker, but we'll see. Okay, anyway. Potatoes. Oh, wait, no, I need to give him his little thing back. Where's your marker? There it is. There you go. Okay, let's go ahead and give you your stuff. Potatoes. Pearl peas. Set those down here. Currant corn. I think. I don't remember. Normal corn. I'll let him have another one of these just because they are pretty useful to have multiples of. Okay, where's my seeds? That's not seeds, Logan. There we go. Wheat. Sugar. Rice. Cacao, whatever. Pineapples. Kiwi. Excuse you. Kiwis. Ah, son of a bitch. Hang on, I need to fix that. Okay, lovely. There we are. Much better. Bone Boo. Carrots. Automatos. Coffee. Excuse you. Plant, please. Okay, fine. It wants to be a pest. Yes. Grapes. There we are. I'm pretty sure I already planted the cord. Pretty certain. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, continuing on. And again, this will definitely, like, progress into, Oh, hang on, I need to put up another torch over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to take... Oh, well, I didn't want both of those, but okay. You can go here. And then you can go here. Better. Much better. Alright. Hell yeah. Okay. Anyway. Let's get back into it. But obviously this will take more than today because we're also going to be working on the upstairs. 2, 3, 4. Beep, bop, beep, beep. Very cool. Actually, I have a plan. I'm going to reverse the pattern. So that it makes a diamond shape. Come on now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So then, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ha-ha! It almost looks like eyes, too. 3, 4. Nice! Hell yeah, I fucking love that. Alright, that works. Yeah, fair. But I also just like shapes like that. Because for me, specifically what I like about it is it looks like eyes, and eyes is a big theme in like a lot of my character design, specifically. So, not Mortimer. What the hell's your name? Mordecai there. Is not actually my main soda. Oh, god damn it. My main soda is Bowie, who is a 4-eyed raven spirit. And so eyes tend to be a big theme in everything I do. Alright, lovely. Very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. I also need to fix these platforms so they're not as, like, crazy. Okay. Go from here. Lovely. Okay. May also do this. Hang on. Why am I hitting that? Okay. Hello. Come on. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Well, hang on. Temporarily put some backing here. Lovely. Ooh, good call. Good call. Okay, let me remove that real quick. Okay. I also might need to measure these to make sure they're even. I don't think they are. Okay, let's see. So those appear to be... Hang on, let me use this to count. 1, 2, 3 apart. That's fine. So... whoops. Okay, so then... 1, 2, 3... So go here. Nope, not there. Okay, I will need to fix that, but it's fine. I think that's right. That looks right, so... And then I won't take it all the way down to the ground because it'll look a little silly if I take it all the way down, but... Nope, get down there. Good lad. Okay, that appears correct. For right now, it's fine. we'll continue it later. But I do think that that works. I may even potentially put something behind there, but I'm not sure yet. Anyway, let's keep going because we don't have a ton of time. Whoopsies. That was my bad. Oh, hang on, he's gonna pick up all the stuff. Hang on, buddy. Come here, stop that. Potentially. I do think it would look a little too fancy for what we got going. But I might. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Lovely. You know what we could do? We could do it in our fossil outpost. So that it looks more like a fancy museum. Alright. Lovely. Alright. Very good. Excuse you, computer. There we are. Alright. Beep, bop, beep, bop. Alright. Lovely. Much better. Alright. And I'm thinking of doing stone backing up there. But we'll see. I haven't decided quite yet. I'll have to see the different stone textures that I can work with to decide on that. But hey, it's fine. Come on now. There we are. There we are. Lovely. Very good. Yeah, fair. Okay, good. Okay, cool. 1 and 2. Alright. Hopefully we have enough time to finish this. I think we do. Or at least this section of it. Because obviously we don't have enough time to finish the entire thing. Beep, bop, boop, beep, bop. Very good. Okay. And again, I know it'll go faster if I don't, like, continue stopping, but that's the easiest way for me to do this. So that I don't forget about it, you feel me? Alright, lovely. Especially the painting. Alright, lovely. Beep, bop, beep, bop, beep. Very, very good. Okay, cool. And then, nope, not yet. Final one. Okay, very cool. No, I don't need to make it tiny yet. There we are. Lovely. Okay, grab you. Oh, hang on. It's being sassy. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's normal. A little hard to see with the crops, but it's fine. Okay, alright. Glass. Alright, lovely. Then paint, so I don't forget this last one. Alright, very good. Blah, blah. Yes. Oh, gosh. Oh, God, I can't see anything. Alright. Almost there. Okay. I think we are square. Hell yeah, that looks pretty fucking sick. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, I haven't quite decided what... I do know that I want it to end here. Yeah, you're right. especially now that they're a tiny bit more symmetrical. My only concern is I hope that the bone boo will still grow there. Even if not, I can always move it away. Yeah, that looks better. I might... Well, no, they're... Yeah, no, they're pissing me off. Hang on. Okay, let's go. So... Oh, that's still uneven. Hold on. There. And there. I don't know. It's more even with those, but it's visually irritating me. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, come on. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep them here. Because otherwise that's just gonna piss me off. Yeah, and again, it's uneven, but it's fine. I can deal with it. Yeah, I think that works. That'll do. And then, like I said, we need to decide on a stone tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Not Wednesday either, because I'm not live on Wednesday. So tomorrow's going to be an art request stream. I'm going to put a reminder in the Discord. Again, basically, feel free to ask away, but I have the right to, basically be... Hang on, before I forget it's there. But, I have the ability to say no, obviously, but it's going to be a little longer than normal streams, just because of the nature of what it is. And in addition, if I finish, like, whatever request, and again, it's not necessarily going to be, like, completely finished pieces, whatever. I will also be working on art fight stuff in the interim as well. But that'll be tomorrow, so both, like, in the stream and in the Discord, feel free to whatever. But until then, let me see if there's anyone I could send you to. Speaking of art, Sinaha is doing art, so I'm gonna send you her way, and I will see you guys tomorrow. But until then, bye!